Hello, my YouTube people. See, every time I try to do a button, this stays like whatever. That's what's gonna stay. Like I always say, this is what you get. This is me. Boom. So I'm just here home. Look, I took my nails off, y'all. Took my nails off. Having some wine. You know, chilling. This is my go-to. For always will be. Anyways, just home here having this bottle and say, let me jump up in here. You know what I hate right now? YouTube for some reason, and my jammies, whatever. Decided to, like, when you log on to YouTube, you can't. So I gotta record the video like on my phone and then load it up, and anybody got time for that? Why did you do that? Anyways, hey y'all. So I finished watching Sex Life. Who has watched Sex Life on Netflix? I did. What do you guys think of it? Now I'm trying to see if I watch Fatherhood. You guys should watch Never Have I Ever. Right now, like all the like shows or whatever are coming up on Netflix, because that's what I have on right now. And I thought, ooh, see, that's how you know it's almost time to take it down, girl. Wentworth, good show too. I was so happy that girl, like B. But yeah. So it's like, can you guys relate to that show? Anyway, I'm sure a lot of people relate to it. You know, there has, in my, not my experience, but I just feel like somebody's imagination just, like, if the writer, come on, there has to be some sort of truth, because you're just gonna come, like, your imagination has to be very, very wild. Like, half of these shows I see, like, for example, you know, with the world ending and stuff like that, I'm like, wait, is there some truth to this shit? Come on. It just has to be some truth to everything that comes up on TV. I don't care what nobody say. There has to be truth to certain things. I mean, even when they do, like, certain documentaries on, this is what I hate the summer, like the mosquito bites, I can't. But if they do, like, certain, like, documentaries on people's life, you know, they tweak certain things just to keep, you know, the freaking, what you call it, that entertain, or is it, there's a word to it, but I'm trying to think. Just say clients, because the audience, I guess. I mean, I don't know, whatever. Anyways, yeah, so, like, I was addicted. Like, I literally binge watched. I can't remember the last time I did that. Actually, the last time, oh shit, look what I did. Oh no, actually, I binge watched maybe like last month. I just finished watching Lucifer. Mind you, when they used to show the previews about this show, before that it was Dynasty. I was so addicted to Dynasty. I'm so mad they haven't come up with a new season. Like, where are you? I need you to come back, because I just love the white girl. What's her name? Her. And anyways, so it was that, and then that, and it just, like, Lucifer just kept popping up, and I'm like, what? Like, why this show keeps popping up? Like, it's just so creepy. Just with the name, you know. What if you just meet somebody like, yes, I'm Lucifer. What is it that you desire? I'm like, and then you sort of get hypnotized and shit. Like, hold the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's not for kids. I'm sorry, my channel's not for kids because I curse a lot. Believe it or not, I do. Anyways. And I was like, I just like ran out of all my shows that I was watching. I'm home. And I'm like, you know what? I'm tuning into this. I want to see at least a little sort of something. Like just to have an idea of what, you know, the show is about. So boom. I tuned into it. And I was amazed. You know what? This is what I say. Your imagination cannot be so damn real, bro. It just can't. Like, come on. So, you know, the first episode, the first season, it's like, I don't know, the dude Lucifer gets pulled over by the cop, and he's like, yeah, officer, you know, this and that and the third. The officer just sort of like, yeah, lets them go. I'm like, yo, you can't pull no shit like that out here in Patterson where I live. He gonna be like, yo, you fucking crazy. License and registration and X, Y, and Z. But then, you know, it got into, you know, the girl that he met, a singer, and she was like, yo, I owe you one, da da da, and then she got killed. From there I just kept like, that show is more like of like mystery cases, you know, like I mean, he, you know, there's FBI and the detective, actually, because he called the detective, you know, and I just love like the way they were, and it was just like, damn, like y'all just so into each other. And at the end, you know, she was for him, and I was just, I mean, even it's just so much to it, because I think it's like 5 seasons in, and like when the Father God came to earth, you know, for them it's like centuries, like a trillion, I don't know, they have eternity, like they don't, you know how we have years, and I don't know, whatever. And you know, he cut off his wings, they grew back. And the Father asked him, why did you choose that face? Because he ran hell. He couldn't answer it. You know? And I'm like in suspense. What is he gonna say? You know? Why did he choose that? Because the fact that he didn't, what was it for? I don't know if he wasn't being true to himself or something. Oh, he has to return back to hell, or it was his time is up in earth. I don't know what it was, but he started like changing his hands, so he started wearing gloves. His neck, like he just started turning into what he is. So he turned what he was in front of the Father, and the Father is like, that face, why? Like, why so ugly? Like, why that? Out of everything, and you know, he basically like tortured people in hell, and I don't know. It just, you have to watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it. I was really opposed to it, to be honest. Really, really, really opposed to it. But like I said, there has to be some truth to something, and you know, like there was this girl, there was like his best friend or his something, I don't know what she was, but she's a demon. And oh my god, what's her name? Maze, but her name, like her full name is like Mesa something, I don't know, Masa. And she like always had his back and everything. It was just crazy, let me tell you. Go watch it. You will not be disappointed. Anyways, so that's when I'm like, shoot, it's over. And I was so upset the way that ended. I needed to come back and I want to see what happens after. And ended good, because I feel like every episode, every season, anything that ends is just like so blah. I started watching Pose, but I waited till it comes on like Netflix, because I had recorded a couple of episodes on TV and I wasn't feeling it. Like, I just want to watch the whole thing through. So then that's when I got into Sex Life, right? And I'm like, for some reason it reminded me about, I'm terrible with titles, so don't judge me for that shit. It reminds me of there was this movie, Charlotte from Sex and the City played. I know her as Charlotte. Her real name, I'm sorry. The only one I know is like Sarah Jessica Parker, and I love Sex and the City. I actually just finished watching part 1, which I wanted to kill big. I love part 2. I love all Sex and the Cities anyway. And I thought it was something similar. Like, she was a writer, the nanny was a crazy girl who was so upset with her books, and she decided to become the book. So I'm like, this looks interesting. Let me watch it. Girl. The first episode, I was like, ooh, I love it. I couldn't stop. Anyways, I finished it in 2 days. But one thing I wanted to point out, so if you guys have watched it, or you will watch it, if you have watched it, log off, then come back to me. Was the fact that she's, you know, she was a party girl. She was so obsessed with her ex-boyfriend and the way he used to have sex with her. Like, he was so spontaneous and whatever. And she would fantasize. She was starting to write a journal. Her husband saw it, and he tried to do the same thing just to please his wife, but it wasn't him, you know, and whatever. So sorry. Let's say fuck, I lost my train of thought. See, because I jump here and there, like, I just need to stick to a topic. I'm trying to think. Give me a second. Bear with me a second, people. Well, bear with myself, because I don't have nobody who watches me, so okay, Sex Life. So I just need somebody next to me to like retune me and tell me, Kayla, this is what I thought that. Yo, look at my hair. Like, I can't even. I've been trying to stop straining it because it's literally pulling out my edges. Okay, so she was a party girl. She met him and everything, and he was a jerk throughout the season. You're gonna see. So she found this amazing guy who turned to be her husband. Amazing. She had 2 kids with him, but she couldn't stop fantasizing about his sex and how adventurous he was. So it put like a damp in her marriage, and you know, all she did was write about it because she didn't want to. You know, she loves him, but he doesn't, I guess, please her the way that the guy did. So like, she was like, it doesn't matter if she fantasizes about this guy forever. She will not leave her husband. Like, how do you guys feel about that? Like, a lot of females could, like, what you call it, relate to it. Like, being married, having the perfect life, your husband goes to work 9 to 5, come home, the kids, soccer games and everything, and then it's just like, damn, I was that one ex, but he put her through hell. And now that he has his fair share of time, he wants to come back into her life after 8 freaking years. Like, oh, you're the one, Billy, you're the one. Excuse me? So you don't have all your fun and you expect my little happy ass to be waiting here for you till you done fucked everybody in the world. And I'm supposed to just welcome you with open arms, like, sure. And then the thing is, she wants it so bad, and then she's like, no, this is where I was getting, got it. So like, if you have, you know, her best friend and her did everything together. They were like the niggas, and the niggas brought the girls over, and they didn't even talk to they would like sweet talk the females, and then it's like boom, that's what they do with the men. And I love when females are like, I'm sorry, but I live for it. So that's what they would do. They were in college together and everything, and then she fucked him. She fucked that guy, even though it's been 8 years. You just I wouldn't do that. Like, that doesn't make no. Out of all the men in the world, you're gonna fuck this one guy that I have dated. You knew all the hard shit he put me through. Then on top of that, he goes to the best friend's house again, calls her, because he had the tendency of going over there and calling her just to let her know that he was there. Fucking psycho. So this time he decided to FaceTime her while he was at the best friend's house. So basically all the moves that he did on her, he was doing to the best friend, and she watched the whole thing. On top of that, this crazy girl is so obsessed with his sex, she starts playing with herself while she's watching her best friend fuck him. Like, bro, you can't make this shit up. Are you kidding me? Like, oh my god, another show to watch, In the Dark. Really good show. I'm waiting for it. I think it's on FX right now, but I just gotta watch it on Netflix because it runs through. I'm gonna watch commercials. I don't watch none of that. Also, I Love All American. That's on FX as well, I think, or ABC, or I don't know, but it's on TV. I try to record it after 14 days it expires, and I literally forget what I recorded until I'm bored out of my mind. I don't know what it is. I just kind of hop on my record list, and then I see, and I'm totally off. So yeah, you guys gotta go watch that. You will not be disappointed, I'm telling you. You will not be disappointed. Yeah. But I'm like, that show is just insane. Like, literally insane. Whew. And you know what? I feel so bad for the husband. Because he is trying his hard. He even follows the dude. He's like, the guy that Billy's obsessed with, I think he's like a producer, somebody in the industry. But so he reads the journal, and then he decides to follow his every move. I'm just like, I can't. You guys have to watch it, and I'm done, and I'm out because I am so sleepy and I'm so tired. And have a happy 4th of July if I see this in a year or two. This is July 2nd. No, well, the 2nd because it's already Friday, it's Saturday. Yep, 2021. Have a happy 4th of July. Don't do things I wouldn't do, boo. Take care.